Hello everyone, minasan konnichiwa, and welcome to this experimental series. It's my first video as well. So let me share what this series is about. A while ago, I enrolled in online Japanese language course. So that course is from this ALC, and you can see there are many course list here. And what I was taking was this business Japanese intermediate course 1, and I also took this business Japanese intermediate course 2. And the lessons themselves are like excellent in content, and they have a lot of vocabulary, or you can say grammar structures in every lesson. So the content is really good and I learned a lot. Let me show you. So for example, these are not here. Yes, let me go back to home. Yeah, this is ALC1 and there are 20 lessons, and ALC2 20 lessons. So I took these, like each lesson with a native Japanese speaker as my tutor, and in that lesson they explained everything in detail. So the lessons are really good, but I ran into a problem, and the main issue is I was taking the lessons, but I was not reviewing the lessons and I was not practicing enough. For example, if I open one of the lesson, let's say this lesson, there is this preview, and there are you can say grammar structures and what you will learn in that lesson. And see, the content is really good, but I wasn't doing enough practice over the time, and I started forgetting things. Now maybe from these 40 lessons, I do not remember much of the content in these lessons. So I was thinking about like how should I practice and how should I review these lessons. Yeah, I try to review continuously, but again lack of motivation and all these things come up. So one idea came to my mind is that I make like YouTube videos. So like that's the idea. So in this series I will go through my Japanese lessons one by one. Maybe if the video is too long, maybe I will do the preview section in one video, and then there is another review section. Where is it? It should be somewhere here. Yeah, after that preview there is a review. The content is approximately similar, but it's the theme is different. The review is more like the checking, but preview is more like the education. So maybe I will make one video per lesson, or maybe two videos per lesson, and I will review the materials and practice, and I will practice what I have learned and document the whole process on the YouTube. So the main goal of this series is very simple. It's accountability, and accountability is like when I know that I need to make the video about the lesson, then I'm much more likely to review it properly, and then maybe I will remember it much better as compared to the previous preview things which I were like casually going through the lessons. And one thing I want to make clear is that I'm not a Japanese teacher, I'm still learner, so not a beginner. maybe, but I'm not advanced as well. So for example, there are these introduction to Japanese elementary course 1, elementary course 2, and I started my journey from this business Japanese intermediate course 1, which is approximately N4 and 3. So you can say I am a little better than the like greeting Japanese level. Maybe you have heard it if you are trying to learn Japanese, in which you remember like Ohayo gozaimasu, Otsukare-sama desu, Oyasumi nasai, these basic greeting words. So and the little upper level than that is maybe you can have a daily conversation with someone in very basic Japanese. So I would consider myself that I am maybe in the range of N5 and N4, and I am taking Japanese courses. So like I learn the Japanese related to the business environment. Yeah, but the point is I am not a Japanese teacher. I am still a learner myself. So these videos mainly like the screen sharing videos, and I will be like recording my voice. So yeah, these videos will simply show that how I approach Japanese, my learning approach, and how I try to understand grammar, and maybe how I try to remember the Japanese vocabulary or the kanji, how I do it. For example, what are the tricks and terms, or the I like my thought process is about the whole learning Japanese things, and the techniques that I have maybe made personally, or maybe I have used the other people's techniques to remember, and to not to remember the whole grammar and the vocabulary thing. So in these videos I will share the memory tricks. If you find those useful, maybe those will be like very childish tricks, but yeah, over the my Japanese learning journey, what I have come up with the tricks, so I will be sharing those tricks within the video. It's not just like after the video, or for example if I am reviewing the course, and inside the course if there is something comes up, uh, for example that this is kana. So if something comes up and I remember that there is some trick or technique in my mind, then I will share along the way. So I will simply practice in this series. I will just practice. It's more like my own the videos for myself, but yeah, it's the practice videos. And I will is another is like think out loud thing when I reviewing the lessons. So you can also see how I'm reviewing, and maybe you can also go through these lessons with me, so that you can these lessons will all also be beneficial for you as well. And the last is, if you are also learning Japanese, maybe I'm not sure, maybe you will find some useful ideas in this series. And if you are struggling and to also stay consistent, maybe this series will motivate you as well. And if you are already advanced, perhaps you can aid me with this journey. And you can, if I'm wrong somewhere, and if there are better techniques to remember some Japanese concepts, maybe you can share with me in the comment section. I would highly appreciate that. And if you maybe my techniques will be beneficial for you if you're also learning Japanese. So let's do it together. I will try to be consistent because that's the main goal. And what else is, and another is I will upload the videos when I finish reviewing the lessons. I will try to do it consistently and daily basis. Hope for the best. And last is, feel free to follow me along this journey, and maybe please it's a request, it's not maybe, it's a request to please share your study methods in the comment section so that we can help each other to learn Japanese um, on a faster pace and maybe much better than if we're doing it alone. So thank you very much for watching, and let's start learning Japanese together. お疲れ様です。